So I'm going to show you how I made those in-ground worm composting bins for a raised bed garden. It takes very little. There's some 2x2, 8-foot sections of 2x2, which is over here off to the right. And I've got 2 sections of cedar picket fence. You can get all this stuff at your big box store for the one slat. It will cost you $3.25. These things are just under $3 for an 8-foot length. So I'm going to show you how to put them together with a pneumatic nailer real quick. You don't have to use a pneumatic nailer. You can use screws, you can use some galvanized nails, whatever hand tools you have available. And you're going to want to make 2 of these things. Now that we have 2, we're going to put them up on their side and take this side in here and do that on this side, and then flip it over and do it again on the other side. Once you connect the 2 sides, then you have a full box. This is what's going to be going in the ground. This is going to be the bottom. This is going to be the top. I will use hardware cloth. This is 2 foot by 5 foot, and it is a 1/4 inch square. I don't even measure this thing when I come to cut it. I just put it on there, whatever the length of these 2x2s are. I'll use a angle grinder with a metal cutoff wheel, and I will just kind of eyeball it, cut it down straight. Usually have to kind of rotate it around to get it all the way through, because the disc, as you can see, doesn't go all the way through. But giving it a little spin, and I can get that cut very quickly, and then move on to the next phases. So I already have the hardware cloth cut out, and I will come in here with my pneumatic stapler, and I will push these in. I'm going to go all the way around. Want to try and get it on there a little bit tight. Doesn't have to be super tight. Again, this is going in into the ground, and at the end of the day, it is a house. It is a house for worms. So you just want to get that on there, kind of push it down. Oops, broke through the wire on that. All right. And I'll go ahead and finish this up and then move on to the next phase. Once I get to the last section, I will just take this thing and I will run my angle grinder down lengthwise this way and cut it off, and then get that attached, and then it's good to go and isn't going to go anywhere. And now I've got it all the way around. It's not going to go anywhere. It will sit like this in the garden bed. So the final thing we have to do is put on the top, which I have conveniently made over there. All right, this is the top that I already made. It's just, again, 2 of those slats that fits the width of the box that the worms are going to go in. And I did use some glue and also stapled this together from the top and from the bottom, just to make sure that the glue was going to sit and it was going to have force pulling both directions through the wood into that brace. It's ultimately going to go just like this on the top. I did put it so it has a little bit of room over at the edge. But prior to this, we're going to use some hinges, and we are going to put one last piece up across the top, which is going to be a brace over here. And I will do that right now. Oops.